common type of relationship between tables is the one-to-many relationship. For example, one customer can have many invoices. One invoice can have many line items. A one-to-many relationship between items tells us we should make a table for each item. For example, you should make a customer table and an invoice table. You also need to make a table for invoice line items. In this example, I've already created 4 simple tables with a few fields for demonstration purposes. Objects like tables and forms have different views. Most of the time you have a design view and a live view. We will do most of our table work in design view. I'm going to add the last name field to the customer table. When we make a new data field, we have to assign it a data type. Our choices in Access 2013 are short text, long text, number, date and time, currency, auto number, yes, no, OLE object, hyperlink, and attachment. It's essential to assign the correct data type for the data you will be entering into the field. One important rule of relational design is that every table must have a unique primary key field. The best way to make sure your primary key field is unique is to make an ID field and set the data type to auto number. This generates numbers in sequence and sets the index value to the setting yes, no duplicates. Let's take a look at the invoice table. Notice that the second field in this table is customer ID. This is called the foreign key. Foreign keys must use a number data type. A relationship between tables is made using the primary and foreign key fields. See how the invoice item table has a primary key of invoice item ID and a foreign key of invoice ID? In a situation like this, a good design practice is to make a table of standard service codes so that a person creating an invoice can select a service choice from a list. Because the service code choices are in a table, it's easy for end users to edit. Let's look at the field titled Service Code ID. This is another foreign key, and the data type is number. Our service code table has the fields Service Code ID for a primary key and Service Code Description, which is a text field. We will link these key fields on the relationship screen. Once I have added our tables, all we have to do is drag the primary keys to the foreign keys. On the Edit Relationship dialog box, we want to click Enforce Referential Integrity. This is to prevent what is known as orphan records. This means we can't accidentally delete a customer record that has an invoice record in the invoice table. If that were to happen, we would have an orphan invoice record with no matching customer record in the customer table.